As I wondered in anticipation what kind of secret spot Shion had in mind, we left the crowd of people and went around to the back of the shrine grounds.
おいおい、どこ行くんだよ。
We're going where no one can hear you scream, Keiichi.
これじゃあ、どんどん離れちゃってるぞ。
黙ってついてくればわかりますから。
She gave me a wink that reminded me of Mion as she said that. No sign of people, and not much moonlight. It was dark. Yeah, he's not going to take a hint. Not in the least. We'd gotten pretty far away from the crowd of people on the shrine grounds. How are we supposed to see Rika-chan's dance from here?
そっか、どこか高いところがあるんだな。屋根の上とか、そういうところから見下ろそうって言うんだろう。
はい？なんで屋根に登んなくちゃいけないんです？
Shion, what are you planning?
だってそうじゃなかったらどうやってリカちゃんの演舞を見るんだよ。
リカちゃまの演舞なんか見たかったんですか？
Oh, god damn it, Shion! No! Why are you making us abandon our friend?
ケイちゃん、ひょっとしてストライクゾーンものすごく低くありません？
What?
なんだか話が微妙に噛み合わないぞ。お前は俺をリカちゃんの演舞がよく見える場所に案内してくれるんじゃないのか？
Did you just call us a pedophile? I think you just called us a pedophile.
はい？誰もそんな約束してませんよ。
What's going on? Why me? Why do I always misunderstand Shion? Because you're an idiot. Is it my fault? Yes. Am I just reading the wrong things into it? Yes.
じゃあお前は俺をなんでこんなところに呼び出したんだよ。
With an expression that indicated she wasn't fooling around, Shion pressed her index finger to my lips and said slowly and quietly, "This place is a dark, dead, empty spot. You can't see it from the festival grounds, and now a male and female of the same age are all alone together." Eh? Could this be? Shion, she's not planning something crazy again, is she?
あれを見てください。ほら。
Shion whispered, pointing to the dark underbrush. And there we saw two figures, one male and one female.
なんだありゃ。まさか。
密会の縄現場に決まってるじゃないですか。ほらほら、よく見てください。あれ、誰だかわかります？
Shion? Shion, why would you bring us here? Why? I'm... I peered intently into the dark at Shion's suggestion. It's Mion, isn't it? Oh. Oh, god damn it, no! Oh, it's Tomitake-san and Takano-san. Oh, god damn it. Why do you want the end of times? Why? Why are the end of times a thing you're trying to progress? The two of them were clearly breathing quietly and glancing around to make sure nobody knew they were there as they crouched before the entrance to a wooden, storehouse-like building.
まさかシオン、これを見せたくて俺を呼んだのか？
ケイちゃん、リカちゃまの演舞は毎年見られるけど、こういうのは二度とお目にかかれませんよ。
Shion, you apparently don't know how these games work, do you? Yeah, all this bit is going to drive Keiichi crazy, and he's going to kill everyone, including you, and then apparently it's all going to reset, and nobody's going to remember a damn thing. I had thought the Sonozaki sisters each had their own personalities, but at times like this, they seemed all too similar. No, they don't.
俺は帰るぞ。二度とこんなのに呼ぶなよな。
今動いたらバレちゃいますって。
Gee, what a pity. At our noisy argument, Takano-san suddenly turned around.
あらあら、どなたかしら？
We held our breaths and tried to wait it out, but it seemed like Takano-san was now acutely aware of our presence. Shion and I exchanged glasses, then gave up and climbed out from behind the bush.
どうもこんばんは。お月様の綺麗ないい夜ですね。あらあら、シオンちゃんに前原くんじゃない。こんばんは。月の綺麗な夜ね。
おやおや、ケイイチ君も隅に置けないね。
Tomitake, you should not be praising him for this.
こんなところで二人っきりかい？
And boy, are you got the wrong idea. I'm just saying.
だとしたら、僕たちとんでもないお邪魔をしちゃったかな。
Can we get back to the festival dance now? Please? I really don't want to hear any more about the end of the world showing up. You're the ones who are meeting up secretly. Tomitake-san and Takano-san laughed to themselves, and it got on my nerves for some reason.
ってことは、富武さんたちは密会してたってわけじゃないみたいですね。
Shion, quit playing dumb.
それはもちろん違うよ。そういうロマンスも嫌いじゃないけどね。
残念だけど、あなたたちが覗き見したくなるような面白い場面じゃないのよ。
Uh-huh. But before you get started on that, let me call a timeout. I'm going to go back to watch my friend dance. Cool with you? Good. Bye. See, that's how this should go.
期待に添えなくて申し訳ないわね。そうじゃなかったら何してるんですか？
Something I don't want to know about. Can we leave now?
富武さん、今扉の南京錠をいじってませんでした？
Please? After she said that, I looked at the two of them again, and I definitely saw it. They were hunched in front of a warehouse door, fiddling with a pretty heavy-looking padlock.
バレちゃしょうがないな。僕たちが倉庫破りをしてたなんて内緒だよ。
Oh God, why do you need to tell me this? Please, I don't want to know anymore. Really, I'm good.
内緒って、それ泥棒ってことですか？
I demanded, unthinkingly, because of just how absently Tomitake was grinning.
やあね。泥棒ってのは物を盗む人たちのことでしょ。
You stole my innocence and the last of the good parts of this town. That counts.
別に私たちは物を持ち出そうとしているわけじゃないのよ。へえ。じゃあ何のために鍵開けなんかしてるんですか？ここ開かずの西宮殿ですよね。古出家とほんの一握りの人間しか入ることが許されないっていう。
Forbidden storehouse? Neat. Can I go now? I took a few steps back at that and looked on the entire warehouse. It certainly looked like one, built removed from any signs of people, almost as if in secret. It was filthy, revealing how little it was ever opened. And was built to be durable, giving it a strange, overpowering impression. Now that I looked at it more closely, it was certainly different than normal warehouses. And the fact that I know this now is going to have me marked by Oyashiro-sama, and I will die before sun rises. Thanks, game. Thanks, everyone.
ここはね、西宮殿といってね。細具をしまっている倉庫なの。
I think we got that from the name.
いえ、細具を祀っている神殿と言ってもいいかもしれないわね。
Not helping.
リカちゃんが奉納演舞で使っている祭事用のクワも今日までこの中にしまわれていたものよ。
もちろんフルデ家の人間以外は不浄を持ち込むから立ち入り禁止の不可侵領域。
So, why are you trying to get in? Can't people have their rituals in peace anymore?
聖域なの。
Why are you so determined to get in there and ruin people's fun? Yeah, shouldn't we absolutely not be coming to a place like this then? However, Takano was wearing a childlike expression, an innocent smile at best, and a terribly cruel grin at worst.
私、ひなみ沢の昔語りや伝承を趣味で研究してるって言ったわよね。
But not an ounce of respect.
私の知的興味のさまざまな答えがこの中に詰まってるの。
You could try asking. Asking helps.
この中に入れるチャンスを今日までずっと待ってたんだから。
Cool. Can we lock you inside? A chance. Everybody's eyes were fixed on the dance at the shrine grounds today. This was the ultimate blind spot.
へえ。
Hey, I got an idea. I'll help you get this padlock open. Yeah, I'll help with that. And then I'll stand watch outside while you three have a good look around inside. Be sure to take your time. And oh yeah, the padlock needs to stay out here with me. I'm just saying.
富武さんに鍵開けの技術があるなんて知りませんでした。
あ、よしてくれよ。僕だっていやいややってるんだよ。
Yeah, we don't want you doing it.
付き合わせてしまってごめんなさいね。でも二郎さんのおかげよ。
Yeah. So he's to blame for this, huh?
感謝してるわ。
Yeah.
やれやれ。でも高野さん、こういうのはこれっきりにしてくれよ。
People do weird things to keep their sex rights, don't they?
こういうところに黙って入り込むのはやっぱり気が引けるよ。
Tomitake, you need better standards.
やっぱり二郎さんはいい人ね。
Not good enough. Tomitake-san undid the padlock and placed it to the side.
開いたよ。
ありがとう。いよいよね。
Takano-san gulped. With an unusually excited air about her, she gave the heavy door a shove. The sharp smell of mold and dust flowed out from the gap in the floor doors. I had claimed curses didn't exist, but in this situation, I could believe in them. If we went into such a holy place with our shoes on, it felt like we could be punished somehow.
どう？あなたたちも共犯なんだし。
Oh, not me. I had nothing to do with this. I said no.
せっかくだから一緒に見学しない？
Yeah, I think you've got the word accomplices mixed up with witnesses.
ひなみ沢の皮脂を埋める貴重な文化遺産の見物会よ。
I don't think the school approved this one.
今日だけの限定会館。
I'm fully on board with shoving all three of them in and locking the door behind them. I'm just saying.
別に俺たち共犯ってわけじゃ。
面白いと思いません？
No!
ねえ、覗いてみましょうよ。
No! Shion said, predictably, linking her arm with mine. Shion, stop that personal space, hands to yourself.
でもこれは絶対いけないことだよ。
No, we shouldn't.
神聖な倉庫なんだろ？西宮殿って言ったっけ？ますます勝手に入っちゃまずいよ。
私は一応園崎の人間ですから、この中にあるものはおおよそ想像がついてます。でもそれはケイちゃんにも見てもらいたいものです。
Why?
俺に見てもらいたいもの？
I thought it was just a ploy, but Shion's eyes looked entirely serious. Of course, she was the sort who could lie with a straight face. Of course, I was an average boy, too. My curiosity was at least twice that of a normal person. Sleeping, forbidden treasures, never leave this warehouse, chances like this don't come around too often. If I had to choose, then I want to see, because I am an idiot. Until the locked doors open, though, I don't know about this.
面白くないって思ったら、ケイちゃんはすぐに出ればいいです。
Please? Keiichi? Keiichi, can you hear me? Leave. You should leave.
きっと興味を惹かれると思いますけどね。
Yeah, but at least he will be alive to wonder about it later. Tomitake-san spoke after listening to our discussion, himself having sat down the stairs to take a short rest.
僕がここで見張っててあげるから。
Now, Tomitake, you go in with him. I'll keep watch. With the padlock.
一緒に見てきてごらん。僕はあまり趣味じゃないけど。
Neither am I.
ケイイチ君みたいな若い男の子には結構面白いかもしれないよ。
Uh-huh. Yeah. He said, laughing mischievously. There was no ill will in his laughter, just in everything goddamn else.
富武さんはこの中に何があるのか知ってるんですか？
まあね。高野さんにたっぷり聞かされてるからね。
相方の特殊な趣味に付き合わされる殿方も大変ですね。
Tomitake is Monokuma, sure. Sure. Shion, you need to stop talking now. Tomitake-san didn't answer that, only responding with a pained smile. Takano-san had this kind of scary air about her, like she'd drop absolutely everything else for something she had an interest in and go straight for it. But Tomitake-san, on the other hand, seemed like the gold standard of what a normal person should be. Really, gold standard. Gold is a few steps down now, suddenly. I see. Having him tell me so frankly to go check it out suddenly made the guilt feel lighter.
じゃあちょっとだけな。
Keiichi? You dumb.
面白くなかったらすぐ出るぞ。
They all do. Everyone here deserves exactly what's coming. You got it! Shion gave me another Mion-like wink.
決まったみたいね。じゃあ行きましょうか。
I like my plan for the record.
次郎さん、留守番をお願いね。
Hey, Tomitake, could you go get the authorities? While you're out there, could you go get the authorities and call them on us, please? The inside was pitch black, but Takano-san turned on the battery-powered lantern she'd brought, revealing a pretty cramped front room.
真っ暗だね。みんな転ばないように気をつけるんだよ。
Yeah, we'd hate for you to trip over a scythe or something and stab yourself.
ご心配ありがとう。じゃあ門番をよろしくね。ここ閉めるわよ。
And this may not be the exact moment when everything went to hell, but this is sure gonna escalate it. Takano-san smiled spitefully, as if leaving Tomitake-san out of something fun, and began to close the door.
やれやれ。じゃあみんなゆっくり楽しんでおいで。
Why couldn't we play Watchmen and lock them in? This is the legitimate question I have. There was a low, heavy, and loud noise, and we were completely cut off from the outside world, and covered in silent darkness. Takano-san's lantern was the only light we had.
大丈夫よ。予備電池も入ってるアウトドア仕様なんだから。冷えたりなんかしないわよ。
Oh, good. We're in a spooky shrine full of implements that could have used in ritual anything, including murder, and we only have the equivalent of a flashlight with us, with batteries. Am I reading this? Am I reading this scenario correctly? I mean, I'm just saying. This is what are we in here? Just curious. If we have to start finding pages, I'm out. Looks like Takano noticed my uneasy expression. I couldn't help but blush a little and avert my gaze. Deeper inside, there was a heavy, but old, but sturdy door with solemn decorations on it. It was the last door sealing away what was within.
ただの倉庫なのに前室があるなんて変わってるでしょ。
It's a shrine. It's obviously a shrine. And we're breaking in.
一度に1枚ずつ扉を出入りさせることによって西宮殿の中が外に見えないようにする工夫だと考えられるわね。
And I believe they probably had good reasons for this. Takano-san explained this, awfully impressed by the construction. But still, it's really dark in here. Huh? That, over there, it's... I spotted a circuit breaker hanging from a clump of wiring, clumsily attached to the wall.
あ、これ明かりのブレーカーか何かじゃないですか?
I flipped the biggest switch I could find, and with a click, the pitch-black room was illuminated by an old, bare light bulb. Everyone scrunched up their faces at the sudden strobe-like brightness.
ダメです。
Before she even finished, Shion slapped my hand and flipped the switch back. There was another loud click, and the room returned to darkness with only the lantern for illumination.
いてててて。
ダメです、ケイちゃん。私たちここに忍び込んでるんですよ。
Yeah, and we have a light.
明かりなんかつけたらバレちゃうかもしれないじゃないですか。
Your point being? I'm scolded by Shion fairly harshly. It looked like she was worried about whether someone had seen them from the momentary light.
大丈夫よ。本当に一瞬だし。
Takano-san remained a relaxed adult. It seemed like she was confident she could talk her way out of it if someone did see us.
さあ、入りましょう。よいしょっと。
The even heavier door opened, and this time it wasn't just the dust that came out with the air. There was also a nasty smell. One smell was like opening a dust-filled cupboard in the back of a kitchen that hadn't been opened in years. And the other smell, the nasty one, was hard to explain, but it was like the raw odor of a fish market. From how the sound echoed, this room felt far larger than the first. Takano-san held up her lantern and revealed the contents of the expansive room. At the back wall of the storehouse, right in front of us, was a Buddha-like holy object, standing there, looking down at us. I was taken aback by its unseen force, lit up by the slender beam of the lantern.
あれがひなみ沢の守り神、お社様よ。
Oh, good! Good that you know this. And good that we're staring at his... what could be his avatar. Oh, God. Takano, what have you done? And why did we help you?
社にあるのよりずっと立派ですね。
I've played ActRaiser. I know how these statues come to life. Oh, Yashiro-sama. So this is the spirit protecting Hinamizawa. the one guarding the holy land of Hinamizawa from the impurities of the outside world, like us, and the one delivering punishment after punishment among those who attempted to sully the land with dam construction, and set foot in his shrine when we're not one of the allowed people.
想像してたよりたくさんの細具が収められているようね。でも残念。どれもあまり手入れがされていないわ。状態が悪いのが悔やまれるわね。
Even in the dim light, I could see a lot of strange objects lining the walls, ceiling, and shelves. Takano-san, speaking as if in a trance, was infatuated by the obvious implements filling the dark room. They weren't very festival-like or traditional, but instead, this was more like the workshop of a blacksmith or a carpenter. There were a lot of large and wood-metal tools packed in there. Putting it bluntly, it was all pretty boring stuff. I'd imagine there'd be more artistic things in here from the Heian period, but these are a far cry from being cultural artifacts. My expression betrayed my dashed hopes, and they caught on right away.
あら、面白くないかしら？
俺は文系でも美術系でもないんで、あんまりこういうのを見てもよく価値がわからないです。
圭一君はよくわかってないみたいね。無理もないけれど。
Takano-san reached into a paper bag that she'd been holding the whole time, took out a worn scrapbook, and began to flip through it.
じゃあ、圭一君のために昔話でも聞かせてあげようかしら。
I'd say no, but you're going to anyway.
この地方では一般的な昔話よ。図書館に行けば教育委員会推薦の本にも載ってるくらいにね。
Telling stories in such a dark, creepy place? I could do that. I'll go to Creepypasta right now. She must have a horror story in mind. Shion's face belied nothing but calm. If she had the same personality as Mion, she'd have found fault with me being scared. I'll endure it for now and pretend to be calm.
いい？じゃあ、読むわよ。
After confirming that I was going to be quiet and listen, she began to speak softly like a kindergarten teacher reading a picture book.
昔々、ある山奥の村にね、沼があったの。その沼はね、底なしの深い深い沼でね。
I think we've heard this story.
地の底の鬼の国につながっていたんですって。
Twice, if not more. The rumors said that it was deeper than the ocean, and that anyone it swallowed would sink into the underworld, a bottomless swamp. Its name was Onigafuchi. Wait, I thought back to the story I heard yesterday about the sacrifices sinking in the bottomless swamp. Could that be the swamp she's talking about?
ってことは、その村はひなみ沢ですね。
察しがいいわね。そうよ。当時は鬼ヶ淵村って呼ばれてたけどね。
鬼ヶ淵村。物騒な響きのある名前だな。
イメージもあったんでしょうね。明治の頃に今の名前に改称されたって聞きました。
The name of the swamp connected to hell was called Onigafuchi, which meant the demon's abyss. And the true name of this village, Hinamizawa, was Onigafuchi Village.
村人たちは鬼の国、つまりは地獄のことね。鬼の国とつながるという沼を崇めながら過ごしてきたの。でもね、ある日のこと。
Demons began to appear, one after another, from deep in the swamp. The villagers feared. The hell was overflowing. The demons mercilessly attacked the villagers. They could only watch in fear. They could do no more than hide themselves and tremble.
で、誰かが鬼を退治するわけですか？
残念だけど、このお話には桃太郎みたいな正義の味方は登場しないわ。
じゃあ、村を挙げて戦うわけですか？
まさか。村人たちに鬼と互角に戦える力などあるわけもない。
じゃあ、村を捨てて逃げるしかないですよね。
それも無理ね。村人たちにとっても村は大切な郷里だったから。どんな恐ろしい鬼が攻めてきたからといって簡単に逃げ出せるはずもなかったのよ。
じゃあ、どうするんですか？滅びるしかないじゃないですか。
Unable to fight and unable to run. All they could do is wait for the village to be destroyed. Then, when everyone had lost hope, their god, Oyashiro-sama, descended unto them.
なるほど。つまり、天からやってきたお社様が鬼たちをやっつけるわけですか。
ケイちゃんは男の子ですね。すぐに腕力で解決する方に走るんですから。
Shion sighed, a little annoyed. Embarrassed, I held my tongue.
お社様はね、やっつけるとかそういう暴力的な神様じゃなかったの。もっと優しい慈愛のある神様だったの。
The strength of Oyashiro-sama descended from the heavens couldn't be compared to that of the demons. They didn't even fight. They simply prostrated themselves before his radiant authority. Oyashiro-sama urged them to go back to hell from whence they came, but the demons wept and challenged him, saying they could never return.
鬼たちの世界にも厳しい戒律があってね。
Yeah, we know exactly what that love and benevolence is like. We know exactly what that's like. Tastes a lot like ripping your own throat out.
彼らは地獄を追放された鬼たちだったんですって。
Demons didn't have a place to go, either in hell or in the human world. Of course, they were at fault for attacking the village. They deeply reflected on it and were sorry.
村人たちも話を聞くうちに少しずつ気の毒になっていったわ。それでね、村のみんなで話し合った結果、鬼たちと一緒に住むことを決めたの。
退治するとか追っ払うっていう昔話は多いけど、共存ってのは確かに珍しいですね。
ですよね。鬼ってのは元来諸悪の象徴のはず。それとの共存を決めたというお話なんだから、本当に変わってます。
When the demons first heard the villagers' invitation, they doubted their ears, but soon burst into tears of joy. The villagers had given them a place to live. It was said that in payment for this good deed, the demons shared their many kinds of power and secrets with the villagers.
お社様はその微笑ましい交流をとても喜んでね。鬼たちが村人と分け隔てなく暮らせるよう人間の姿を与えたんですって。そして自らも地上にとどまり、末永く両者の交流を見守ることにしたんだそうよ。
A land in which man, demon, and God live together. I thought the word demon was a noun meaning evil that needs to be exterminated. A god may have mediated for them, but you don't often hear happy endings like that where both sides live in harmony. I see. I guess it is kind of interesting.
普通のおとぎ話ならここで終わりなんだけどね。このお話は江戸時代にだいぶ加筆されたみたいで、まだまだ続く随分と長い話になってるわ。
After that, the humans and demons intermixed, and eventually there was no difference between them.
鬼の存在は結局村に溶け込んで消えてしまったということですか？
いいえ、消えたりなんかしないです。半分はしっかりと残ってたそうですよ。
The knowledges the villagers had received from the demons basically made them something inhuman, what people call transcendent. They were well aware the power they had was heresy, and as those below worshipped them, they lived out their lives in secrecy.
このお話がね、その後に派生するたくさんの昔話、フィクションの原点になってるの。だからこのお話がある意味基礎中の基礎、ベーシックね。
原点ってどういう意味ですか？
村人たちは鬼の血を引いているという部分ですね。つまりこの辺りに伝わるさまざまな伝承や昔話は全部その村の人たちは鬼の血を引いているというのが前提になっているんです。
Yeah. There was a hint of amusement in Shion's face as she said that. It was like she wanted to say that she, too, had demon blood in her. Is there any proof, though? Yes. Have you not noticed what she's been doing? Maybe it's somehow rooted in historical fact beyond just fairy tales.
あら、じゃあ前原くんは沼から鬼が現れて人間と交わったっていうのは本当にあった出来事だって信じてるのかしら？
信じないわけじゃないんですけど。
When she said demon, she meant the ones from hell, but in ancient Japan, the word wasn't necessarily used to denote only that kind, right? The more well-known use involved the drifting foreigner theory. As the story goes, Westerners who were shipwrecked in nearby seas had such markedly different customs that they were called demons. Japanese people were relatively similar in appearance to other Asians, but everything about those from the West was different: their physiques, faces, and their skin color. In Japan, terms like red demon and blue demon evoke images especially of Westerners. Lacking in skin pigments, Westerners would sunburn easily and turn red. Being fair-skinned, I think blood vessels appearing on their skin would look blue, too. A handful of accidental aliens would drift into Japan and come under persecution, being called demons. They would flee into the mountains to survive, turn into bandit groups, and attack villages for food and the like.
なんて説はどうでしょう？ちょっと子供じみてますかね。
Takano gave me a weird smile when, having come up with such an impromptu hypothesis, I unconsciously followed it up with self-deprecation. That's actually probably pretty close to what actually happened. Amazingly enough. Still, she didn't smile as if to make fun of me.
別におかしくないわよ。実際に漂流偉人説を唱える人もいるもの。でも実際はどうなのかは誰にもわからない。山賊化した偉人の集団だったのか、本当に地の底から来た鬼たちだったのかね。
じゃあ高野さんはどっちを信じてるんですか？
真相は別にして夢のある方を信じたいわね。その方が面白いでしょう。
A lot less scientific. Her answer made her sound a wee bit like a romanticist. Here I thought she'd reject unrealistic stories like that.
さて、いよいよここからよ。面白くなるのは。
Takano-san brought an end to her storytelling and waits for a moment as if to tantalize us.
Huh?
Suddenly, Shion looked around as if something had caught her eye. Her head bobbed to and fro like she was making sure nothing had changed. You know, a thought just occurred to me? This could be the setting for The Cabin in the Woods. I think that was the name of the movie. This could be the next Cabin in the Woods right here. These three idiots are gonna pick something up and summon a random demon. Summon something. And they won't get the mer people either.
どうしたシオン。
ごめんなさい。気にしないでください。
Shion pretended as though nothing had happened. Takano-san also made sure nothing had happened, then cleared her throat and broached the next subject.
村人たちに半分鬼の血が流れてるのは話したわね。実はその血なんだけど、鬼は鬼でも人食い鬼の血なんだって言われてるの。
人食い鬼ですか。
The Strange Man series, huh? Have not heard of it.
急に物騒な響きになりましたね。
I don't think I have anyway.
その血は今でも村人たちには脈々と流れていてね。時折その血が眠りを覚ますと言われているわ。
Oh, good. I thought the fairy tale had a happy ending with the humans and demons living in peace, but it suddenly began to change into a brutal, bloody story. As Takano-san explained it, those with demon blood in them periodically waken to their instincts as hunters. So when this happens, it's said they descended on the human villages looking for prey and conducted onikakushi.
何ですか？鬼隠しって。
平たく言えば鬼たちによる誘拐行為よ。
Yeah, this was great until you actually used that phrase. Takano-san's explanation was plain and simple, but when I imagined what it must have been like, it was terrifying. Although not so much, because you used the phrase demoned away, and that sounds really silly. Thank you, Falero, for that. They lose their human reason. The villagers turn into real demons en masse. They attack the villages they loathe and the dirty world of the masses below. And then they kill and eat their sacrifices.
それじゃあ鬼と何ら変わりないじゃないですか。お社様はどうしたんです？その村にとどまって人々を見守ってるんじゃなかったでしたっけ？
もちろんお社様も了承してたそうよ。だから鬼隠しは無差別ではなく、神様が決めた生贄以外には誰もさらわなかったらしいし。
A village inhabited by those both human and inhuman. It was like the heartwarming episode's colors had inverted, like negative film, revealing the painful and ugly truth.
そうして生贄をさらってきた夜にはね、Watanagashiの儀式が開かれたというわ。
Oh, good. Watanagashi. Tonight's festival was Watanagashi. I just couldn't reconcile the fun festival with the horrible tale Takano-san was telling me.
綿流しは確か冬の間に使った布団なんかに感謝するお祭りじゃなかったでしたっけ？
ケイちゃん、
You're an idiot. Please stop talking.
綿って言いません？臓物のこと。
Oh, good entrails. That's pretty. Yes. Shion, who had been silent until now, spoke up.
綿？そういえば言うな。魚の綿っていう。え？
Like a jigsaw puzzle, the fun times I had today in Takano-san's grotesque tale clicked together in my mind.
綿流し。
I didn't think saying that could ever feel so nauseating.
そう、前原君の想像している通りよ。今でこそ渡流しは毎年6月に行われるちょっと早い夏祭りに過ぎないけど、昔は違った。
It certainly wasn't the sort of event lively with street stands and festive chanting. No, it wasn't. It was more of a ghastly feast, the sort of which would send a shiver down your spine and chill you to the bones.
嘘だ。
I had no real reason to say that, but I couldn't help it. My fun memories from just a short while earlier swirled and blurred into noise as if vanishing into a sandstorm. It felt like the name of the Watanagashi had taken on a sticky, dark, shadowy aura and was pressing down on my whole being, numbing my senses. Help! Countdown to swinging around a baseball bat like a crazy person. My vision turned gray, sapped of color, and everything looked like it was spinning dizzily.
では、リカちゃんがやった奉納演舞を思い出してちょうだい。
We didn't get to see it. Thanks, Shion.
リカちゃんがあそこで何をしていたか。
わからねえよ。第一、リカちゃんの演舞は最後までちゃんと見てないし。
Again, thanks, Shion.
ケイちゃん、エキサイトしすぎです。
Shion grabbed one of my ears, reminding me that this wasn't somewhere I should raise my voice. Even so, I still can't suppress this agitation I feel.
リカちゃんが持っていた祭事用のクワ。もううすうすは気づいてると思うけど、あれは田畑を耕すクワではなくて。
Takano-san cut off with a smirk. Did she mean to say that despite being a hoe, it actually serves as a sharp-bladed tool? I didn't see the dance all the way through, so I don't know what kind of performance Rika-chan was putting on after I left. When I told this to Takano-san, she kindly explained Rika-chan's dance to me. To summarize what she said, after what I'd seen, Rika-chan would pierce the futons with that hoe, cut them open, and pull out the cotton inside. She cut the cotton out one bit at a time and set it afloat. That's the kind of ritual it was. At Takano-san's strangely happy giggle, I felt, for some reason, violent displeasure. Rika-chan, every day during our lunch break, she'd take a rice-pounding mallet into the schoolyard, and she'd work so hard, sweating bullets, to practice for the offertory dance she had done today. All that effort, all that work, Takano-san disgraced it. Even though she worked so hard to practice for today.
高野さんももう少し言葉を選んでほしいです。ケイちゃん、ナイーブなんですから、あまりからかわないでください。
A moment before I opened my mouth to express how angry I was, Shion stopped me. Shion must have been fully aware how that story made me feel.
ごめんなさい。男の子だからショッキングな話は結構好きかと思って。
Takano-san spoke without a hint of malice as she smiled gracefully.
この辺まで話を聞けば、ケイちゃんにもこの細具殿の中にどういうものがあるのか理解できるようになってきませんか?
You see, I already figured out what type of stuff is in this warehouse a long time ago. It's the type of stuff that we don't need to be looking at.
ほら。
Shion pointed at one of the walls vaguely illuminated by the lantern's light. There was, mere moments ago, that hadn't held my interest. They were just boring-looking tools lined up on the shelves. All those uninteresting tools that I didn't understand how to use, they suddenly took on a new meaning, and I couldn't help but let out a groan. At first they looked like carpentry tools, like chisels or planes. However, when I thought back, I'd seen pictures of these sorts of tools before. Yeah, they came up in a Japanese history textbook. Yeah. On the page introducing the Keiichi Shinso, or the new text on anatomy. These aren't carpentry tools, are they? These strangely shaped tools, they're for dissection. Everyone knows that in the Edo period, they would dissect the corpses of those who had been put to death in order to gain knowledge about Western medical techniques. Illustrations of the dissection tools they used at the time came up in textbook supplements. The things hung up on this wall all looked exactly the same as those. Takano-san, holding the lantern, the only light source in the room, led us along the wall. She had the only light, so I had to walk after her whether I liked it or not. Takano-san illuminated a coil chain, which left a bigger impression than the other things we saw. The chain in and of itself was nothing unusual. But further along it were metal fetters that were like hinges, clearly meant for binding people.
ケイちゃん、あれ。
Please stop pointing things out to me.